So we've just left Makkah. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. So we've made a pit stop at one of their service stations, and this is what it looks like. We've got a couple of shops here. In this service station, it's mainly the kind of Western food, burgers, pizzas, etc. There's Burger King. On the stop to Madina, you have a little bite to eat, to freshen up, and you pray your Dhuhr and Asr combined in this mosque. The Udud city is over there, and of course there's always some shopping to be had. So we're arriving at the gate. So today we're at Jummah in Al Madina Mosque, Prophet's Mosque. We've come quite early, but still it's very busy. We're gonna try and go a bit deeper inside. Let's see. So this is the roof of the Prophet's Mosque. It's another humongous space. It's really good here for women and men is that you have each a gate. So this number 17 gate is only for women, and the men's side is the one next door. So it's easy to kind of organize with your female folks at home. And you can have a nice meeting point just outside. So yeah, women and men. So much more peaceful than Makkah, I have to say. People have told me this. It's yep, absolutely. Famous umbrella structures here. This come down. I've seen it last night in the shop. Look at it, it's so clean and so peaceful. Lovely. Right, just like in Mecca, in Medina, cleaning is like 24/7. So there's machines as well as manually, constantly cleaning the floor and cleaning litter. There's not much litter, but because obviously they're cleaning continuously. If you're in Medina, if you're at the Prophet's Mosque, it is a very large mosque, and so if you're trying to get from one end to the other, it will take a huge amount of time to walk all the way around. So quick trick is to actually walk through the mosque, through the different exits and entry points, as long as you familiarize yourself with the gate numbers and where they lead to, and the corresponding like the door numbers on the mosque and the corresponding gate numbers. It'll make your life so much easier. Just one thing you can learn quickly when you come here. Like this one, it says 15, gate number 15. Another way I recognize it says number 8, men's toilet. So you know, these are the reference point you can make to meet up and know where you're going and where you're coming. Isn't this amazing, finding it relatively empty? Look at the architecture. It's absolutely mesmerizing. Look at the patterns and the little details on the columns, on the arches. So this is a university seminar happening in the Prophet's Mosque. Very nice to see. Everyone's got the textbooks. So we are walking towards gate number 1. this is where you want to be to access and go through the Prophet's tomb. So we live in the opposite end, so it was quite a bit of a walk, but this is where you want to be, number one. Right, so we're walking towards the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's tomb, and the tomb of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq and Umar radiallahu anhu. It's just over there, where everyone's gathered. Our Prophet's grave, our tomb, then it's Abu Bakr, and then it's Umar. There's four of them there, and the last one's empty, inshallah, for Isa alayhi salam. So, right, the famous dome, the green dome, is basically above his tomb, Prophet's tomb. يلا 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 لك عني. Just finished the praying in the Roda. Alhamdulillah, it was really good experience. A lot of people, a lot of rush. Alhamdulillah, it was done. The Roda is very well organized to manage the crowds. There's different entry points and exits. It is a complex operation. There's so many people wanting to pray in a very short, small space. Back here you can see the queues. That's the gate to the graveyard. A lot of people do visit. We're one of them today. So we're just about to enter. Some rules for you to follow in different languages. And here it starts. Thousands of Sahabas are buried here. As you can see, this is a very big place. And that's how you can see a lot of pigeons settled down. Very simple graveyard without any names or signage. It's literally just mass graves. We're at a very famous location. It's actually a hurtful location because this is where the first loss took place. This is Mount Uhud, the second battle of Islam between Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and his companions against Quraysh. The second battle after Badr, where the Quraysh wanted to take revenge. It was almost a win for the Muslims, but actual Mount Uhud. So this is where approximately 50 archers were stationed to protect the rear of the Muslim army. Unfortunately, most of the army soldiers did not listen to the instruction which was given. That was, do not come down until you are told to. They saw the Muslim army winning the battle and collecting the booty, and for that reason majority of them left their positions to collect booty, seeing that the Muslim army were winning. And little did they know, the Khalid bin Walid, the general of the Quraysh, and at that time he was of course non-Muslim, shrewd general, he came around the back, the rear, seeing that the archers came down, and started his onslaught against the Muslim. And that's how Uhud was lost, mainly because the instruction wasn't listened to by the Sahabas who were on the mountain. This is the graveyard for the lost lives, the Sahabas of Uhud, so you can come do ziyarah for them. This is the Islamic University of Medina. This is the Masjid of Quba, the first mosque ever in the history of Islam. So we're at the courtyard of Masjid Quba. Alhamdulillah, we've arrived safely. Now, it's another beautiful mosque. You can see lots of birds sit on the dome. This is Masjid Quba, and if most of you will know, this is our first mosque in the history of Islam. Our Prophet ﷺ came and built this on the way to Medina during his migration from Makkah, and he stayed here for 14 days before he entered the city of Medina. So there is a lot of reward coming here to visit and pray 2 rakat, which we've just done. So of course, when you come to Umrah, you must come and visit and give your salam and pay that 2 rakat. So this is Masjid Qiblatain. Qiblatain meaning the mosque with 2 Qiblas. It is reported that this is a place where the Qibla was changed, and while people were praying, they changed direction. Or one of the narrations, the Prophet was praying and he changed direction when the revelation came about the direction change. That's why it's significant. From Al-Aqsa to Al-Makkah. This is obviously the direction of Qibla to Makkah, to the Haram. And if you come with me, we'll see the old Qibla indicated by the prayer mat on the top there. And this was the Qibla before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the change of direction. So this is the direction how they used to pray before the revelation. And at this mosque, on this spot here, is where it changed. Right, today we are visiting Medina Shunagao restaurant. This looks quite nice actually, I must add. This, compared to the rest of them, this is like the 5-star restaurant in this lane, and very clean and nice. Let's go inside. First thing you do is hand wash. The thing they set out for us is a platter of rice with some satni, vegetarian one, and I think it's a shutki of some sort, and the dal. That's a staple. It's all staple. Guys, a quick review. Just come out from the Shunagao restaurant. Must say, as it looks, the service and the food was quite impeccable, I have to say. It's the first time I've enjoyed Bengali, Bangladeshi food. Mecca was, I'll be honest with you, wasn't great. But this place, I have to give it a thumbs up because I actually really enjoyed it. All of us enjoyed it. One more thing I want to show you. This is literally, to me, if you've been to Sylhet, Bangladesh, this is exactly how it feels. Everyone's Bengali here. All the shopkeepers are Bengali, and all the signage is in Bengali pretty much. It feels really good because it just gives you that kind of home feeling. If you look at the signage, it says, like for this one, it says Bangladesh garments, and this one it says Ittadi store, which is etc. i.e. this everything, bits and pieces. There you are, you can see hotel, all in Bengali. Quite interesting. So I think each area has its own like Bangla town, as it were. This is the Bangla town in Medina. It's not very far from the main, from the masjid or from the main hotel area. It's just a stone throw away. So yes, good feeling and a good experience, definitely. There's a kettle there. How wonderful is that? Proper like a Bengali shop you find in East London. Impressed? Oh, Bangla. Just to show you where the Bangla town area is. If you look at this hotel where we are staying, it's Saja Al Medina. Literally it's opposite, so you cross over, and that's the road. So guys, this is the Medina. You can hear the revs. This is nightlife in Medina. It's KFC over there, Domino's here, Adidas, Nike. Feels like home, feels like Britain. High Street. So what's more surprising is this is almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is how lively the town is. Full of traffic. We're at McDonald's in Medina. Nice selection of choices. Queuing system. Last night in Medina, so we thought we hit the McDonald's. We've arrived at Medina Airport, officially known as Prince Mohammed bin Abdulaziz International Airport. There is my name again. My name's quite popular in Saudi. Lovely piece of architecture, and of course the mosque. It's wonderful. We're at Medina Airport. See the planes, there's a Turkish Airlines there. The other one I do not know. So these are the boxes of Zamzam you can purchase, so you can't really fill up and take it from Mecca. You have to come and purchase it here. Let's see your tickets and stuff, I believe. And every passenger has a set amount. This is where you buy it from. Welcome to a rainy day in Riyadh. Look at this, another beautiful airport in Saudi Arabia. Thunderstorm in Saudi, Riyadh. Can't believe it. There you are, see all that? We're getting captured on camera. Right, finally, getting ready for takeoff. 45 minutes delay, but that's okay. So it's a Riyadh to London Heathrow, where our journey finally comes to an end. It's been an amazing 9-10 days. Umrah 2019-2020, and it comes to an end. Now descending, and hopefully we'll be at Heathrow in the next few minutes. Look at this beautiful clouds, it's just so amazing. The sunrise is on the horizon, absolutely gorgeous. Right, so it's Terminal 4 Heathrow, landing taking place. Return journey now comes to an end at the arrival at Heathrow Terminal 4. Starting from that plane, and it's T4, done it. We've landed safely, alhamdulillah. Now to baggage claiming.